Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's vlog is going to be all about my audition for the Addenbrooke's charity pantomime. The story begins a few Sundays ago. Good morning, welcome back to the channel. It's a Sunday morning and it's the day of the Addenbrooke's charity pantomime auditions. Now the pantomime is something that the medical school puts on every year. Every year the plot is different, every year it's completely different to raise money for charity. I've been involved with it in the last 2 years and I can honestly say it's one of the best things I've ever done in my life. In 4th year, I was part of the singing troupe, and then last year, in 5th year, I was one of the directors, so intimately involved with pretty much everything. And as this is my final year in Cambridge, I really want to get involved in the panto again. And I'm going to be singing Let It Go from Frozen, absolute banger. So I arrive at the audition, I do a little bit of acting, which isn't very good, and I sing a little bit of the song. And here is a little bit of the song. The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. Let it go, turn away and slam the door. Here I'll stand. Now there's like a voice test on the piano, and I really screw up the first bit of it. La 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 la. Oh my god. In my defense, I'm a bass and I can't hit those high notes, but then we go to the low notes and then that's alright. I can't sing. La 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 la. And then the audition's over. Right, audition over. That was quite fun, quite scary as well. Fingers crossed, see what happens. And then like 2 weeks later, I get a callback, which is like the best news in the world. Alright guys, it is the day of the callbacks for the Addenbrooke's pantomime auditions. So I'm heading into the lecture theatre in the hospital and silently bricking it. I'm going to be reading for 2 parts and then trying to sing 2 songs from The Lion King. I've been practicing all day. The people in placement with me have been absolutely sick of hearing Just Can't Wait to Be King and Hakuna Matata. I'm trying not to get overly attached to the outcome of these auditions, but realistically, if I don't get it, I will be very disappointed, but hey. I hand the camera to one of the producers and ask them to film the audition. He's walking in. He's walking in.
Hello. Oh, I'll take the camera.
I do some more pretty bad acting and then I sing some more songs. Here's a little bit of the song. Gonna be a mighty king, so enemies beware. Well, I've never seen a king of beasts with quite so little hair. I'm gonna be the main event like no king was before. I'm brushing up on looking down, I'm working on my roar. Thus far a rather uninspiring thing. Oh, I just can't wait to be king.
Fabulous, let's go back to the beginning of that.
I then reflected a little bit about how the audition went. Alright guys, audition over. That was really fun. It was kind of scary at the beginning, but they were really good at like encouraging the auditionees to like come out of their shell a little bit, because there's always that fear initially when you're doing an audition, especially indoors, that you kind of have that fear of failure, so you're kind of holding stuff back. But yeah, that was a fun audition. I think I did the best I could. So after the audition, I don't really hear anything for about a week. And by this point, I've kind of resigned myself that I haven't got a part, and like, I was really sad about this for like a day or two, but you know, I tried to talk myself out of it. I was like, it's okay, you know, these things happen, you tried your best, etc, etc. But then a few days later, I get a Facebook message from one of the directors, and he says he wants to give me a call about the pantomime. And this gets my hopes back up again, and I'm like feeling super nervous about this phone call. So I turn the camera on just as he's about to call. Good evening. And just as he calls me via Facebook Messenger, the internet stops working. Hello? Bloody hell. But then he calls again using like normal phone lines, and then we have a chat.
Gateway password. What's this?
Hello. No, cool, sorry, internet died. What's up? We start off with a little bit of small talk. I'm good. My heart rate is currently about 120. And then he offers me a part in the panto. Yes, absolutely. That sounds wonderful. That sounds great. I try and contain my excitement over the phone. Okay, yeah, that sounds great. Cool. Wonderful. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye-bye. And as I hang up, Callum plays something appropriate on the piano.
Did you?
And then I explained to my friends that I've got a cast role. It seemed like a small role at the time, but actually since we've done the read-through, I found out that it's not just 1 role that I've got, it's 3 roles. So I get to play 3 different characters, and it means that I can be involved in this year's pantomime. And before getting this phone call, I'd kind of resigned myself to not being in it, which wasn't a nice feeling. So I'm like completely overjoyed at actually getting a part in the panto and being able to kind of, for the 3rd year in a row, experience how amazing it is. Because, as I probably said at the start, it is the best part about life as a Cambridge student. In the last 6 years, Panto has been the single best thing about it. So to be able to be involved again this year is just amazing. So yeah, that was my experience of the of the auditions. I thought I'd make this into a video because the Panto is going to be featuring a lot in the vlogs over the next few weeks to months. The performances are at the end of January, and we've got loads of rehearsals coming up. We've got the dress rehearsals, the tech rehearsals, all of which would be kind of cool to get some shots of. So yeah, this is like a first introduction to you guys of the Panto. I hope you liked the video. If you liked, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. We've got more videos coming out about life as a final year medical student, and also some videos about, you know, applying to medicine if you're into that sort of thing. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.